Hey, I like.
Educated, but I'm so frustrated. Hello to my loneliness. I guess that ignorance is bliss. Take me back to before I knew. Rewind, take it out of cue. Innocence can be a young man's game. Signed up for the hall of shame. I wish I knew how much I miss not knowing that we're all screwed when we play our roles and ignore the problems. I like to be away in my patience. Stay up, I feel so outdated. How can we look the other way? Sun is out, but the sky is gray. What would happen if I took a chance? It's always hard at first glance. I don't wanna, but I know I gotta do it. The truth is hard to swallow. I think I'll chew it. I wish I knew how much I miss not knowing that we're all screwed
Ladies and gentlemen, Slim J.
when we play our roles and ignore the problems.
Well, hello, and thank you for tuning in with Slim J. Just my opinion. Here is me. Oh yeah, we got some good stuff, especially if you stay in Houston, Texas. So with that said, I'm gonna let you get your popcorns, your drink, or whatever you like to, settle down with while you sitting up here looking at Slim J. Just my opinion. So let's get it. Go get your snacks. I'll be waiting. That is so lovely, and I hope everybody's tuning in. I'm echoing. I hope everybody's tuning in to Slim J. Just my opinion. That damn JG is boy. He's a bomb.com. Did you see that introduction? What? Hey. Thank y'all for tuning in with Slim J. Just my opinion. I hope you all had a happy and a cool day because I had a hot, crucial, sweaty day. It was so hot out there. Mm-mm-mm. Excuse me, you all. When I got to the house, I just wanted to see the tub. But unfortunately, y'all know I have other things I have to do. So I make my own things. Then Jay just opinion doing that damn thing on that just because. And of course, I made my shirt. Let me stand up so y'all can see this. It that just because shirt that my family was rocking uh last weekend, a couple weekends ago. And we did the boom. We had fun. We had to interact with family, friends, people we haven't seen in a long time. And of course, we also had another death in the family. Someone that was, she did a lot for us. She was one of the youngsters once before, where you do wild things and have fun. And then she turned herself to God. And at the end of her days, she served Jesus Christ. And she gave us good, positive things to do. But we're going to miss Brenda Joyce Olmsted. There's some more names she have, but I just went with the Olmsted part. But anywho, y'all, excuse me. We had a good time at that, sorry for our loss. Pray for us. We know things like this is gonna come. We're not gonna be ready for them, but this is something that we got to do. You're gonna live and you're gonna die. If we knew when we was gonna do it, then of course a bunch of us will be acting nice and acting good. But with that said, I send my condolences out to my aunt and uncle and other Campos and her son. And the reason I'm not saying no names because they may not want to be on here or they may not want to be out in public like that. So I'm gonna keep it family wise and just pray for us. But again, thank you all for tuning in. I hope y'all had a great day at work. For y'all that sit in the AC, I'm in my feelings. Okay. I hope you made it to work on time. That's all I got for you. Hmm. Because I out there sweating like I was there. Hebrew slave. Shit, man, what? It was crazy. Woo! I'm talking about, man, I done sweat about 5 perms on my head, and I ain't had no perm in a long time. I'm just saying. But anywho, with that said, we have some great topics for you, especially if you stay here in Houston, Texas. Like I said, it's hot as hell down here. It's hot in Texas, period, to me. Okay. So we have some disturbing issues that's going on in apartments. Not here, not only here in Houston, Texas, but also around just the world, just in Texas. I'm focused on, but I know it's other states that have this problem, this issue. But we're gonna focus on what we have right now. And if it's like I always say, y'all, if it's something that y'all want me to hear, you want me to put on my podcast, please log in, text me if you know somebody. Just go, just my opinion with Slim J. Got my own channel, people. Let's hit that 50. I ain't gonna tell y'all what else that 50 mean, but y'all know. Those who are close to me know what that 50 mean. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Share with your family. Share with your kids. I don't be that bad. Maybe just a little bit. But nowadays with these kids, hell, they more mature than you are, and you had them. What? Anywho, so we just gonna see what we have with this reaction. But before we do that, I appreciate Baby Scorpio coming in. Never too much. And Batman he got a long name. He's in the house. Thank you all for showing up and being a part of my show tonight. And for those people still just hanging in the background, keep tuning in and love it. Don't forget to share. And check this one out.
Balls. You ever see that seam they got on their ball right in the middle? It's a seam, like somebody sewed they shit up. I was curious about that. Why they got a hemline on their balls? What's going on with the ball hem? I want to know why. And I figured out why. See, all of us, every human being, we all started out as female. And then a chromosome kicks in. The chromosome kicks in, and then they coochie fall out, and that's what make them a man. The coochie fall out. And so that hemline is their coochie healing up, closing. It's their lips closing up. And the sac is their uterus, and the nuts inside is their ovaries. And that's why some men act like bitches. Yeah. That's why some of them act like bitches. You ever look?
Carry on, let's make comments.
Baby Scorpio is saying, what 50 mean? Please do spill the beans.
What that 50 mean? There's more y'all that's Slim J. That's my opinion. And if I get 50, times two, times four, times many more. Thank you for
Thank you
tuning
for
in.
tuning in.
Oh no.
See,
See,
Oh nah.
that would have been
that would have
me.
been me.
I'm
I'm
echoing.
echoing.
That would have
That
been
would have
me
been me
because if
because
I'm
if I'm
cooking,
cooking,
I don't need
I
you
don't
in my
need you in my
kitchen.
kitchen.
I don't need
I
you to
don't
help
need you
me
to help
cook.
me cook.
Do not
Do
come in
not
there
come in there
and
and
season my
season my
food.
food.
If
If
there's something
there's
that
something
you
that
like
you
or a
like or a
season that you
season
like
that you
in your
like in your
food,
food,
put it in
put it
your
in
bowl,
your bowl,
your plate,
your plate,
but not
but
my
not
damn
my
pot.
damn pot.
Yeah, I would have
I
knocked
would have
his
knocked
lights
his
out
lights
too.
out too.
The hell
The
you
hell
got
you
going
got
on?
going on?
Shit. Next.
Next.
Always. Oh no. Oh no.
Okay.
Okay.
Honey, hey, honey, honey. Okay, baby. Thank you. Love you. You're trying to cook it for me.
That boy got
That
them
boy got
peoples
them
on him.
peoples on him.
Like, what the hell kind of stuff that was? Because that's that's very personal right there. I mean, like, I don't know. Some people had disease when we was in high school. Well, I guess STD or whatever. You know, them claps, them people, them jump out boys. And you see them scratching or doing some unregular things, and you be like, what is wrong with that person? And they're like, oh, I got jockey rash or some bull crap. But then you had them jump out boys on you for real. But your wife or your gal put that up in your pants. Oh man, that is so crazy. Like they would be embarrassed, right? Funny to me. So that means you need to make sure you keep your health up and get all your little tests done, get the little, the yearly uh physical, make sure that, you're good. I mean, and especially my black men. Come on, guys. Yeah, always I'm the man. I ain't gonna get no COVID screening because that's violating me. It's violating you when you walking around here and your shit is leaking or it's stinky. Or you got them jump out boys or some other creepy stuff. Oh, a stinky ass smell. Ugh. So come on, y'all. Have y'all get this shit free. You know, let's be responsible, and we already have a bunch of things going on with the black young men's, the black men's. Let's Get the shit done. Get your. I was bullshitting at first, but make sure you check on your health frequently, like every 6 months, every year. You get that done. You know, I mean, I don't like the shit that I go through, but it's better to get it done than to wait until the last minute and you only have like 3 months or 6 months to live. I mean, that's what the doctor be saying, but God have the last word, right? Just keep up with your health and keep your health together. Don't be out here sucking on everything, blowing everything, or licking everything. That's one thing I gotta say about that. But anyways, so those who stay here in Houston, Texas, um, I did some research and it was kind of crazy to me because I came back to Houston in '92, and these apartments, they was bad. Like going over there was you if you went to Haverstock, these are called Haverstock Hill apartments. They are located on Aldine Bender. I'm not gonna give you the whole address because if you know Haverstock and you stay in Houston, Texas, I ain't gotta tell you no more. You're gonna know the address, zip code, and the background of it. So, um, I didn't know these. Well, so when I looked them up at first, they said 1991, and I was like, what? My mom and them told me about these apartments, so they had to be before 1991. So I did a little more relax. I mean, research. I'm sorry, I'm looking over here on this, and they actually was established in, I'm gonna say allegedly 1974 and 75. Okay, and they was built with 700 units, 2-story wise. So just imagine 700 units in the 70s. I mean, period, just the 70s. That's a lot of families to move into an area, coming from different cultures, different place, different lifestyles. I mean, that's like I guess going like at a big job, like a plant or something like that. Well, allegedly in this apartment complex that this what tripped me out when I look at this. I'm gonna say this part last, but okay, so they was got built in the 70s. We just gonna go with the 70s because I got mixed things. I got 74 and then I got 75. So we're just gonna go with allegedly in the 70s, late 70s or middle class 70s. All right. Well, in 2017, May the 24th, there was the things, like the news say, oh, we got these apartments that have a bunch of crimes. When you use the word notorious apartment, like these apartments, they got slaughtered for the crime. I mean, like every month I was getting reports of kids getting killed, old people getting killed. It was just so much stuff going on until it was sad. And you can actually look this up on YouTube, Google. Man, these people been doing this shit for the longest. They put a police station over there. The damn police wouldn't much go to the back of the apartments or go in the apartments to even try to figure out what the crime was. Now I have had plenty friends, relatives to stay up in these apartments. When one of my relatives stayed up in apartments. God rest her soul. Now she have passed. But I used to go there just like, hey, I'm gonna come over your house, but you gotta come and meet me in my car because I'm not getting out of my car and walking to your apartment. Even though she stayed like kind of in the front, but they were still bad. Haverstock don't have no love, never had no love for people in general. It was like they was their own town, their own little spot. And I thought Eggleston was bad. Eggleston don't have shit on Haverstock. Not the section that I was at, okay. So anywho, I realized that the crime rate is very high up there. So you remember in 2005 when Katrina hit and they had to move a bunch of people from Louisiana, New Orleans down here to Houston? Yeah. Guess what? The crime got worse. Now, just my opinion on this, the crime got worse is because, you moving different states and different state of mind people into one area. So if you having Louisiana people with the Texas people, they move different, they think different. So this is what we have. Is these, different attitudes, different lifestyles, different ways to get things, make things happen. So it just be a big chaos. And that's what basically happened, what I'm saying. When you put different people together, then don't have the same growing up, the same policy of what you respect, what you think is going on, what you think is supposed to happen. Everything just kind of be a mixture. Like, my mom say, respect people that respect you. And then your mom may say, if a motherfucker don't respect you, you don't respect them. So if you have that coming together, then it can cause a bad problem. Well, anywho, they have had so many things going on with them. So I was sitting up there and looking at it. Did y'all know they says, not no damn allegedly either. So from a studio, I can't remember last time I seen a studio, I forgot to tell y'all this. I was assistant manager, apartment manager, leasing agent. Yeah, I work in that business for a long time. Y'all some crazy ass people too. Y'all complain of some bullshit that y'all kids do. Put the toys up in the toilet and then you talking about your toilet stopped up. Put tampons and all that shit in the toilet. My toilet stopped up. Stop doing that shit. Stop flushing that shit down the toilet. You gotta realize there's so many people that stays in these apartment buildings and it only go down one drain. But I'm not there no more, so we ain't gonna worry about that. So these apartments, Haverstock Hills apartments. I'm sorry, y'all. When I saw this shit, and by me hanging over there at certain times or being over there, like I said, I had cousins, relatives, friends. Hell, at one point in time, I was going to get my hair done over there. Yeah, you better be ready though. But anyway, on their website, they had low income housing, senior housing, short term housing, student housing, and luxury housing. If y'all look this shit up, what's luxury about these damn places? The damn office is the only thing that look luxury about that whole situation. Maybe the little, because I told you they have the police department that's over there. If the damn police not come back there and rotating around and excuse me, rotating, looking at the apartment, seeing what's going on. Why in the hell is your apartment office look better than your apartments? This is a big apartment complex. They is known notorious. Houston, like one of the notorious apartments in Houston, Texas. And if you know Haverstock or been there, you know it kind of like set out to itself. It's kind of like zoned out. It's not in a big, well, just my opinion. It's not in a big place where a lot of traffic can get. Well, okay, you do have Beltway 8 there. Yeah, Beltway 8. But other than that, you don't have big, it's nothing terrific about it. But it has so much crime. I remember they had an incident that they raped this little girl and put her in the dryer. They don't give a damn about the police, the people that stay there, the older people. They don't give a damn about none of that. They just want their money. And the crazy part is some of these, oh my God. You okay, I work with the housing authority, right? So I kind of know how this works. It's been a minute since I worked with that. But if you have to pay $14 or $20 or $26 a month for your rent, and your rent is actually like, at that time maybe $400, and you only paying like $20, baby, whatever I was doing, whatever I thought was not so cool or whatever, I would have got out there and say, look, okay, I get this $20 money or this 20, I'll make it happen. How do you get throw it out for not paying rent on $20? These people was doing some crazy ass shit. So I just I'm just so through with it because I work in apartment complex. I was a manager for a apartment complex in Fifth Ward, and I actually seen people get kicked out, evicted for 15 or actually $16 and $26 of rent, $43 of rent. How do you get kicked out for that shit? I see these people on the streets, homeless, per se. They say, don't know. They get that shit within, what, 2 or 3 hours? $16, $26? But you get kicked out for... All right, if you say so. But anywho, they some apartments that's for low income people, senior citizen, people that's trying to make it. And nobody don't want to come home and have to deal with this. But if this is the only place that I have to go to be able to afford, then that's just what it is. And it's sad that you have the Houston police out there with a damn center where y'all can protect the property. They don't do it. They just, I don't know. They sorry. Fuck it. I gotta say it. They sorry. I'm paying my tax dollars for you to, protect these people, low income people that's spending their hard money, the money that they trying to get any kind of way they can get it. I'm not going to sit up here and judge nobody about how they get their money. If they trying to get their money and have a place to stay for the next 30 days, they lights, they gas, they water, etc., then that's what it is. But then for me to know that I have a police station that's in the apartment complex that I stay at, and there's still so much crime here, then why am I spending my money? Why am I spending my tax dollars over here? A long time ago, I thought they should have shut the Haverstock down because it was so much killing, so much going on. And this is before Katrina happened. Don't get it twisted. I'm not saying because of Katrina, then it started acting ugly. No, this shit been going on for the longest. And I mean, I'm just gonna put it facts with you. You have the cycle that goes on. You got the woman that have kids from this man, that man, or you have the woman that's trying to, she got one child or maybe two kids and she trying to get out of there and make it, but this is the only mean that she have that she can afford to raise her kids and to have something and move on in life. However, the choices that you choose relies on the choices that goes down into your life. So if I chose to move to this apartment complex with my kids, try to focus, get my kids out of this and live a better life, I'm focused on this. But with the lifestyle going on around me in these apartment complexes, I mean, it's like a challenge. Some people fall for it, and some people is able to get away from it. It's just choices that we have to make. Even it don't matter where you stay at. It's just choices that we have to make and be grown about it and try to, do the good thing. But with all that bullshit going on there, it's kind of hard. I mean, you don't know if you come home from work and somebody trying to rob you. These people, they was doing all kind of shit over there. Google it, you'll see it. Well, the whole point of me coming with the Haverstock and just bashing on their ass, they've been here so long, and most people say, oh, they should shut them down. I thought so too. But would shutting them down help? Maybe. But shutting them down is going to shut down a lot of people that have been staying there for years and just been surviving on their income that they've been getting. And with this lady, she was an 80-year-old lady, had been calling the apartment complex, telling them about her air condition. It's not working. It's hot. And those who stay in Houston, y'all know how hot it's been getting. It's been getting crucial hot. Like, I can go to my vehicle and open up the door. And I have my windows like this gap, like this big. And when I open up the door, that heat still hit me. I throw my key up in there because I don't have a push button. I have to put my key up in there and turn it. I don't have a start system. I go in there and start a vehicle and then dip back out because it's hot. So imagine somebody that stays in an apartment. It's a mosquito flying around here somewhere. He biting me every which way he get. I'm about to charge his ass rent. So that's why I'm doing this. But anyway, just imagine you've been waiting on the maintenance man to come and fix your air conditioner. You have called them numerous of times to say, hey, my air conditioner not working. It's hot out there. This is an older lady. She done did her time as far as working. She don't live her life. Now she just kind of want to do her thing. You 80 years old. Relax, enjoy the shit that you have worked for. But I gotta wait on somebody that I pay my rent to every fucking month on time to come and fix my damn air conditioner. And you don't show up. You don't show up the first day, the second day, the third day. But I don't want to leave my unit. I don't want to leave my apartment because I know if I leave my apartment, I know where I'm staying at. I know the activities that's going on. But sometimes these little badass children, overgrown ass mother lookers out here, they do have respect for older people. So they're not gonna come mess with you. Man, don't mess with that woman. She an older woman. So they have respect for you sometimes. But the thing is, I don't really personally think she was worried about nobody messing with her, but she didn't want nobody breaking her house, in her apartment. She wanted to be in her own place because she knew how these apartment people say what they need to get their ass crashed with this shit. Like I said, I work in apartment business. I know I go toe to toe with it. But when you call these people and tell them my air conditioner is not working and the damn heat index is running 102 degrees, so imagine how it runs into an apartment that's insulated. Now, if it's not insulated, you may get a little air, but it's still gonna be hot. Hell, it's hot. But you do what you're supposed to do. They ain't come fix this one air conditioner. Next day, they come. Oh, well, we coming. Well, if you're not. Oh, and then they said allegedly, if you're not at your apartment when they come, they're not gonna do it. Bitch, you got a master key to all these apartments, to the main lock. Now, the only reason you won't have a key to get into that unit is because that resident changed their lock. Okay, that's different. You can say, hey, I came by, you change your lock. You communicate. But you don't communicate with these people and you lying talking about you gonna do this and do that. Y'all got 700 units. I don't know how many maintenance people they have on that property. But some of the properties I work at, I think they had like 300 units. And then we probably had maybe 7 people. Maybe only 2 of them was, certified to do air conditions, but the other one was there to do other work. But your main thing is air conditioning, especially in the heat. It's crazy. But that wasn't the only thing that happened at that apartment. They had mold. They had water roaches. They had all this shit where these people is paying. And y'all don't, that's why I had to do my program on this today. When you have mold in your house, that makes you sick. If you have kids, that can cause them to be sick. If you smoke, that can cause you to have bronchitis. That can cause your kids to have bronchitis. And it's a domino effect on this. So you got mold. You got a woman that died up in your complex. You don't have no air conditioning that's working. But you getting your damn rent every fucking month. Because one thing about the housing, Houston housing, I can tell you, like I said, I work up in it. I work with the housing people. Every first of the month, the housing people gonna write you a motherfucking check, and it's gonna have that person name, that person apartment, how much they pay, and how much that person should pay. So you getting your money every fucking month. Whether that person paid they had for the rent or not, you getting yours. So why is it so hard for you to pay your people to do the maintenance work? Why is it so hard for you to find people to do the jobs they need to do? Well, I got an answer for that too. Because, like I said, if you do the research on these apartments, What person in their right mind want to work at Haverstock as a fucking maintenance man? Yeah, they may jack your ass for your tools. You working on somebody else's unit, and they may come over there and snatch your ass and say, "Nah, bitch, you need to come work on my unit. We've been out of air conditioning for 4 days, compared to this person been out of their air conditioning for a month." It's like a bittersweet situation, and that's what it is with these people. They scared. They full of shit. They want the money, but they don't want to do the work. Excuse me. And the crazy part is, they not the only slum lords in Texas, Houston. They not. They just go through this bullshit. Is to say, oh, we got you. We gonna pay. We have these maintenance people. Half of these damn maintenance people not even much qualified to do the shit that you need them to do. Another thing, they not paying these people enough to do the job. To do the job. So it's so much shit that's going on trying to get shit done. But to do old people like that, or even babies like that, I think your ass need to be locked up. If you the manager of that property and you sitting up there and letting these people, and you know that these people are suffering, you should push the issue. Again, I was a manager of apartments, and it is the owner. They'll say, "Oh, well, I'm gonna send you, some cash down there to put it together, to like stitch it a little bit." Bitch, we don't need to stitch nothing. We need to get these shit done. Stop sitting up here doing half-ass jobs to these units. Because we don't do half-ass jobs when we giving y'all our rent. They want to come and just do a little something. And it's sad because they need to shut down a lot of these apartments complex. They need to shut down a lot of these duplexes, because bitch, you just collecting the money. You and your family living high and mighty while these people struggling to pay their rent, to have somewhere to stay, and you not much taking care of them. That's crazy. But with that said, excuse me. With that said, I'm gonna tell y'all, I really appreciate these two women of Houston, Texas, Dr. Kansas Matthew and Grizzy of Hood News. They went out there. They went to these apartments called Sterling Shaw, which is on the northeast side of Houston, and they had the same thing. They had the mold, they had the rats, they had all kinds of stuff. Man, the managers, and that gets me. When I was a manager, the apartments that I was a manager of, they got them for like drug things and everything. They got busted. The undercover cops came in my office in mass. It's like, oh yeah, we're gonna bust your apartment. If you know anything about this, and I'm looking like, I don't know shit about what y'all got going on. I'm not going down with the owner of these apartments. I only work here. Because I had already got a bunch of tickets. I don't own these motherfuckers, but I ended up getting tickets with the city of Houston because I was the manager. Well, I took care of that shit real quick. We ain't much gonna talk about that. But anywho, Dr. Kansas Matthew Grizzy of Hood News. I like these young ladies, these women. They go in there and they go hard. When you want a issue to be done, go talk to these young ladies. Go talk to these women, because they come in, they hard. They ain't finna play with you. Kansas finna bring the hammer on your ass, and Grizz goes, she got the Hood News. So they got ears all the way around Houston, Texas. You pay your bills on time. Your rent is due. You got no violation or anything, and these people are still doing you bad. Shit. Google, Instagram, however, you know how to get your shit across social media. Get it across there. Because they've been stinking the shit out of these apartment complexes. And I'm glad they doing this. It took all this time. And y'all talking about y'all didn't want no woman for president. Shit, if y'all would have had a woman for president, y'all probably wouldn't be in this bullshit right now that y'all in. Because one thing I can say of being a woman, and just Slim J, in my opinion, we get it done and we very organized. And we know how to get shit done. So check this shit out. I'm gonna let y'all look at this bullshit with this Haverstock. How they did these people and how this woman died in her house with, they say, from 101 to 99 degrees in her house, and she was found dead on her couch. Why the fuck this lady had to call y'all? Why her family had to call y'all so many times and y'all still didn't get the shit done? Y'all gonna have the biggest lawsuit on your ass until y'all not gonna stand. And you know what? Another thing, these other people, they should go back and get lawsuits, because Haverstock been doing these people wrong ever since. Everybody been getting fucked over and messed over with their residents getting killed. Accidents happen. You got holes up in floors, which is somebody's ceiling. Y'all getting all this money and y'all cannot do this. And this motherfucker, Haverstock, have got rehab numerous of times, but we still had this problem. Something about this situation ain't right. So somebody, those inspectors are not doing something right. This finna come down just like Cat Williams said. The snitches get done in 2024, 2025. Houston, Texas. Your apartments that you got fucked up and you patching and not doing the right thing, y'all finna get slaughtered by Dr. Kansas and Grizzy. They come to get y'all ass. So catch up and watch this bullshit. It ain't bullshit, it's real shit. Watch it.
Grizzy reporting live here with the Hood News. I'm here with Dr. Candace Matthews. We're following up here at Haverstock Apartments. Authorities are out here. We've got officials out here and they're doing inspections following the videos and the posts that we've been making. I'm about to. All right, friends. So yes, Candace did bring out, she's been contacting the county and she's been making a lot of contacts.
All right, y'all. So Facebook is giving us a little bit of issue. But hey, guys, how y'all feeling about the show so far? Hope that you guys are subscribed and stuff. I don't know. Anyhow, another thing too to keep in mind, we expect you guys to go ahead and subscribe to Slim's Action Show. So go ahead, do us a favor, go over there, show support over here. We need you to show support over there. So we got the video back, but Slim, I was just letting everybody know for some odd reason, it is doing like this weird refresh. I'm not sure what's going on. See, like it just did it. It won't let you go past it.
Yeah, you was kind of going in and out, but until you're if we catch up, we can look at the chat line, because I know the chat line been going off. I appreciate you all for sticking there in there with us. I know it's that Thursday. We passed hump day, but we still tired as hell. So thank y'all all for still, tuning in and listen, and speak your opinion. Don't forget to hit the like button, the subscribe button, and that share that damn thing. So we're gonna go to the chat and see what they say.
Right now, the chat is a little quiet.
Get
They
quiet.
responded to. They responded to.
Can't hear you.
You can't hear me?
Now I can hear you now. You was
Okay.
going back.
All right. Nothing really is going on in the chat right now. They went over the reactions with us a little bit earlier, but Baby Scorpio did say they looking at a lawsuit. So, in
Of
regards to what
course.
you were talking about, so that's where we
Yeah.
are right now.
It it's gonna get deep with them, y'all. It's gonna get deep. And look, if you all have family members or older people that stay in apartments, or y'all know people that stay in apartments, or something that's not going on, things not getting taken care of, rats, roaches, mold. This all this stuff can kill you, especially when you're in age. If you have asthma, it's just like different things that can, take you out of here because it's not getting handled. But it miss $1, $1 on your rent, and see how they're gonna sit there and wanna, put you out, or make a big thing about it. So know your laws and get shit done. Don't go for the hokey dokey. So let's see if we can get this party started again.
All right. So right now I'm checking her YouTube. I do not see her upload for it on YouTube.
Who
I'm
is that?
checking through it right now. Hood Grizzly. I can share it with you.
Okay.
You were just talking about her.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is her channel. Y'all make sure that y'all subscribe to her.
Yes.
She actually has two of them.
I
So
love her. She's a good, I mean, like when I
I'm gonna
say
subscribe right now.
she gets it, she gets the news before the news get it. She's a bad piece. I look up to her. Her and Dr. Kansas, they got it going on. They get shit done here in Houston, Texas. They are some strong women. So if you want a good role model and you don't know who to look after in just Houston, follow them and check out how they get things done, because they serious and they have connections to a lot of people here in Houston. Uh, just the Houston Authority, the HUD, the housing. If y'all have a situation going on, get to them, but make sure what you are saying is true. Make sure that you have proof, because they don't play with bullshit. They play with real shit. Yeah, I gotta check them out. But
Yeah, I'm the Facebook is something's going on with Facebook.
with the thing,
So
and I don't. Okay.
because it's playing up to maybe around 5 minutes, but even if I like try to click to somewhere else, it just knocks it off. So
Well, that's understandable. But the thing is, y'all, the lady, like I said, she was an 80-year-old, and it was on the news. And she saying, hey, her daughter tried to come and get her. I think her niece was trying to come get her. Everybody was trying to get her to just say, look, just come spend the night at my house. We'll get it done. But they decide to say, well, no, if you're not at your house, you're not at your apartment, then we're not going in. And that's sad because it's so much things that's going on. We have had, well, I ain't gonna say we, when I work at these apartment complex, I had experience where it was two guys came and look at apartments. And usually we go out and show them the apartment. If you want a 2 bedroom or 1 bedroom, we used to do that. Well, unfortunately, I'm kind of very observant. I was like, wait a minute. Why this person and that person look the same? And why y'all have the same name? Oh no, that's in my country. Oh, fuck you and your country. I ain't showing y'all shit. Y'all can look at the the floor plan on this brochure because her ain't going. And it was kind of crazy because one of the ladies, not at the property that I was working at, but one of the ladies at another property went through that same thing on that Southwest Houston, I can tell you. And they ended up raping her, you know? So I get a lot of problems and things that you got to be aware of, but I don't get where you pay these people this money and they can't get shit done in these apartment complexes. I don't understand why y'all got to keep patching this shit and y'all get government help. I don't understand that. Now we had a young lady, that he's showing us right now. She's 26 going on 27. I think her birthday is going to be in a couple of days. She have 2 young kids. And she was one of the tenants that stayed up in Haverstock that been calling out for help for 7 months, who have mold in her house, who have roaches, water standing, water leaking from her unit. And she still haven't got anything done. Nobody say, oh, well, she was late on her rent. Nobody say, well, she had somebody staying in her apartment or in her unit that didn't supposed to be there. Nobody say anything about bad things about her. But she don't get shit done. It is ways that you can evict people. It is, it's a process to go through everything. But this bullshit y'all going through, they're going to get y'all ass. Kansas said, we're going to get y'all ass. And I'm going to be one of those support those people that need help, because y'all making all that money while we out here in this heat. Like Baby Scorpio say, that lawsuit going to be in that ass very soon. But let's see if we can get back to this so y'all can get an understanding. And if not,
give y'all the mic real quick. Hey. Know what's going on, friend? What's going on out here?
Okay. Hey, everybody. This your good old buddy, Dr. Matthews here. We are out here in Haverstock Hill Apartments. I told these people that when I come back here, I'm not coming by myself. We had the entire Harris County. Because, see, let me tell y'all something. Grizzy called me. And when Grizzy called me, Grizzy knew who to call because she know who's going to be the one to get stuff done. See, we done this before several times. So this is light work. But it's just the fact that we done seen this horrific stuff that's in all these apartments. And we're going to do a walkthrough right quick in a little bit. But what we see, all this because Miss Delcourt lost her life. That we got to get Harris County
Somebody
out here.
died, and that's how,
we got
air conditioning.
Look here, we got the health department out here. We got for months. So we got
June 20th.
So who do you have out here? Like you got city officials or
county?
I
got county officials out here. We got the fire marshals out here. We got the health department out here. We got the what's that? The SPCA people out here. Everybody out here. So the thing is, all I did was made a phone call because I told them heifers in there last week. I said, look. I said, I'm giving y'all the opportunity to let me know what plan that y'all have because I got all this stuff in my phone with everybody. And then they turn around and they didn't want to answer. So now
we got an answer for y'all.
We got the answer.
Simple.
We seen mold.
They got a hole in the floor. They got a board on it. The girl fell in there. The dude got him out. Yeah, we just took a picture. In the floor right now.
We're gonna go see that.
I'm gonna let you see it. And molding all over the restroom.
Yeah, we seen mushrooms growing and stuff.
Mushrooms.
What
the fuck?
Real live mushrooms.
Oh my god.
I'm like, shit, who makes some gumbo around here? Because baby, this is our
we gotta go see, friend. We gotta go see. Let's go check it out.
All right, come on. We better go see her spot.
Okay.
Come on.
All right, friends. If you're just now tuning in,
where your spot at? Come on.
If you're just now tuning in, last week an elderly lady who'd been complaining about the conditions of her AC not working passed away when her family came in.
80 years old.
Yeah, 80-year-old lady.
And another thing too, Grizzy, we got an attorney on site. We got attorney justice here. So it's going to be a class action lawsuit that's going to be filed. So she's giving out her cards to everybody, and she's also representing the Delcourt family, which is the grandmother that passed. So baby, it's going to go down.
It's going down.
It's going down.
All right, friends. So yes, this lady died And when
I
her
told
family
y'all
went to
these
check on
women
her, the
don't play.
thermostat read
They don't play
101.
at all.
And when they remembered to take a picture of it, it still read 98 degrees. This was so horrible, friends. This lady did not need to die.
At 80 years old.
Her cause of death has not yet been determined by the medical examiner's office, but we want to note that her apartment was absolutely hot. Hey. All right. So we're gonna go and look at this apartment right now, so people can get an idea, because we're telling you, but we're gonna show you.
See, I told you
What's
these
up with it?
women
Who
do
needs
not
kids?
play.
Check in, check.
These women do not play. Kansas and Grizzy be up on their ass. They do not play at all. When it comes to taking care of people that's low income, these young people, older people, is trying to make it with society now. I mean, it's hard, you know. And you sit up here, don't have air conditioning, you don't have the supplies that I need to have a decent living. I'm already staying probably in some shit ass apartments, but I'm still trying to survive and be comfortable. But you make it uncomfortable for me when I'm paying my rent on time. That's unfair. And those people who own these apartments, they should be accountable for all of this. So we can take this shit to trial and see how they feel on, mistreating these people. These people out here doing the best they can. I understand it's ghetto, everybody frustrated, but let them people try to live decent and happy instead of doing this, mistreating these people because they don't have the better thing in life, but just trying to make the better thing in life. Let's get it.
Little hood puppies.
We got 2 hood pups in the building.
Dogs, man.
They didn't even fix my air.
Oh
This
my
is the thing.
friends, when you walk in, it is so damp. Like, it's damp and humid. Yes, you can smell
You
the
can
smell.
smell it.
Damn.
Yes.
We're in the United States of America. Nobody should have to live like this. Look at the rat hole.
Look at this, man.
Look at the
Oh
hole in
my
the wall.
God.
Look at this.
Yeah, look at that.
Young lady, when did you report this?
I've been reported it.
Lord, have mercy.
It's been 7 months now. It's August.
7 months?
They watch me August. Yep.
What's your
Friends,
name again?
Cassie Little Height.
the smell is like humid, like a wet rag.
You
It
can
smells like
smell
a wet
it, man.
rag in here.
Candace, come here, Candace.
Baby.
Oh!
Oh,
And look at the roach behind it, y'all.
Look at the roaches. There's roaches.
Look at the roaches.
Look at the roaches.
Look at that.
Ew. Look
Oh
at the
my
gnats
God.
and the roaches.
Oh my God.
Look at the roach, man.
That's
Look
enough.
at the roach.
That's enough.
Oh
Oh
my
my
Oh,
God.
look at the roach. Tom and Jerry. Oh, shit.
Hey, sis,
That's like,
You gotta report to her immediately.
call to
Baby, we
Harris
need you
County Health
immediately.
Department
Oh
and get
my
their
God.
email address, email a form of complaint, let us know. It's mold, excessive mold.
Yes.
And you get
Oh my God.
Okay, and then after you email health department, copy it to me and Dr. C.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen.
Friends, people been complaining nobody deserves to live. And they gave her an
Oh, hey,
AC
Grizzy,
unit,
come
but
see this.
Listen, some in the restroom.
oh, let's go look at the restaurant.
Ladies and gentlemen, we gotta help this baby. The owl.
Oh, look at the water, man.
Oh my God.
Oh
She
no,
from up here.
Baby's leaking. Hold on.
the roof is leaking. Look,
Candace, come here, man. Candace, look. Candace, look. It's leaking from here. That's automatic motor, baby.
Oh my
That's
God.
automatic motor.
The AC overflow right there.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And you been complaining 7 months?
Mowed it all down here.
Look at this shit, man.
Ew, and it got flies and
Doing
shit.
this, baby. How old are you?
I'm 25, like
Doing this child like this, man.
Email me your all your information, all your complaints.
We got
And
this.
in the subject
Yeah,
line
imagine.
of the complaint, say I'm the one who 7 months been waiting.
From work.
And I know
Imagine coming home from work, low income. You trying to do the best you can. You have a job, you have kids, you're a single parent, and you have to come home to this. You have to come home from work to clean your house from water, roaches, mold, and then trying to stay in a hot ass house that have a big radiance of crime. So it's not like you can let the window up, you have to sleep like locked down. And being locked down with mold in the house, with roaches crawling everywhere, with rats, with water doing all this, and you pay your rent on time. But this is what I get, and I'm trying to survive. That this is crazy, with the crime and everything else is going around you. You can't live comfortable like that. That within itself is stressful. Withstanding a city is stressful, especially if you driving the freeway, you going to work, have to deal with bullshit, then you come home, have to deal with bullshit. That's a stressful life. Like this young lady said she was like, what, 25, somewhere between 25, 27. She's about to have a birthday. Hell, she's gonna look like she's 30 to 45 years old within a couple months because she's stressed out. She want to make sure her babies are good, she's good, and then you may have to go to the hospital because of the reaction from the mold. The all this toxic shit in your house. Where you supposed to be able to come and relax. You supposed to be able to get away from the world and say, I'm at home. I can just relax from the world. But no, you have to come home and clean up, water. You came, and the young lady house was decent. It wasn't nasty. You didn't see shit all over the floor and, just a dirty house. Slim J, just my opinion. She kept the house clean, decent. But you can't keep it too decent because you have all this toxic shit going on in your house, in your apartment. Not only in the inside, but the outside. You got the mold and the rats and the freaking roaches inside, and then you got the gangsters and the shooters and the whatever else going on out of outside. So you fuck either or. Come on. These landlords and these apartment people have to do better. They want to be out there on their yachts and doing all this good shit while the people that's paying for this shit is living like shit. Living frustrated, irritated, in toxic situations. So, like I said, Kansas, Grizzy, I hope y'all see this. I want y'all to, I'm down with you. Because I know so many apartments, so many complex that's in this same situation. And these people are collecting money, but not doing shit towards the residents that's sitting up here paying their good lifestyle. It needs to be taken care of. Now, one thing I can say, to my knowledge, the Sterling Shaw over there off of Mesa, Houston, Texas, they have, cleaned up a bunch of stuff and got things done. Of course, in Haverstock, we see the situation going on. Hopefully they get their stuff done. But my thing is, y'all don't rehab these units not one or two times, but y'all have, got this shit together a couple times. But how is it that we still having the same repeated situation going down with the mold, the rats, the roaches? Now, I get it. You stay in apartments that big, then of course you have people that's nasty, dirty, don't give a fuck, and the roaches and things come to your house. But the mold part, the air conditioning part, what is that about? Y'all need to pay your maintenance people more. Y'all need to educate y'all freaking manager to have a heart and not to be there to get a fucking check, but to be there with a heart and to understand if they was in that situation. They need to get the job done. Show their maintenance people This is what we're gonna get done. This is what we have to work with. And speaking of that, these people that own these apartments and duplexes and rent houses or whatever, they there to collect their check and to move on. They don't really give a fuck about you. They want you to patch up the house, or they gonna patch up the house, and they just want their money. And if you don't if you don't get your rent paid on time, then what they want to do, kick you out. So people, what I'm saying is, if you living in this situation, don't be scared to talk. I understand. I would not have nowhere else to stay if I sit up there and complain. I won't have, I have to deal with this. No, you don't. You don't have to deal with roaches, rats, and mold. Is it your life to live, to be healthy, or is it your life to sit up there and suffer, have to go pay doctor bills to, try to have somewhere to stay at and be sick? And then you get doctor bills. So that's more bills on you. Don't be scared to speak out. You have other established that can help you to get to a better place, a more safe place. Because, not only have I noticed about the mold, the water, no air conditioning, and I didn't even much talk about the other buildings, the other apartments, they had bed bugs. People, do not sit up here and deal with shit like that. Don't deal with this kind of lifestyle when you are paying your bills on time, when you are sitting up here working hard to get things done. Don't deal with it. Take it to Dr. Kansas, Grizzy, the news channel. Don't sit up here and sell yourself short in the way you live your life because you scared that you may not have nowhere else to stay. It's always help out there to get shit done. Don't fall for the hokey dokey. Because while you sitting up here suffering, have to spend all this money on medical bills or doctor bills and everything, they don't move some other person in there that feel like you. I can't say nothing because this is the only thing I can afford. It's the only thing I got. No, the more people complain and tell their story on what's going on, is the more people that can get shit done, can get a better life, a better stay established. You can do it. But if you sit up there and be quiet and well, I got all this mold in my house, but I'm just gonna go get some of that Zap from Home Depot or Office Depot. Well, I got some of these rats in my house. They eating up all my kids' food, but I'm just gonna go get some of that, some of that green stuff or some of that stuff I could one bite for the rats. Well, damn, how much money have you spent on products to get rid of the mold, the rats, the roaches? Yeah, you don't spend a whole nother month of rent on trying to get that shit done. And you don't complain to these people numerous of times. Well, that's when the choice come in. Oh, okay, I got a choice. I can't afford to move nowhere else. Okay. Well, you gotta do something about it. I can't afford to move nowhere else, so I'm going to complain. And I'm going to get not only my complaints, but I'm going to get other people complaints. See, the more people you have to enhance the toxic bullshit you're dealing with, people listen. People pay attention. That's how you get it done. If you can't stand by yourself, stand with multiple people. You're not the only one going through this situation. Get it done. Let's look, y'all. Y'all got roaches. Y'all got rats. Y'all got mold. Let's do something different. Let's stand. And when people see you making these movements, like Dr. Kansas and Grizzy, they come and help you. They come and make shit happen. That's why I like these women's. Like I said, I look up to both of them because they are real. They get the shit done, and they put you on blast. What better way to go out is to get put on blast when you fucking owe me? We are people that's trying to make a lifestyle comfortable for us. We already have so much shit going on out here. Let's make sure our household is comfortable for us. Some of us in a situation where we can't get out the ghetto, but we can make it comfortable for us. We can try to go in our units and be like, okay, you know what? I know they doing this. They fighting outside. They doing this. God bless me, for no shooting, no nothing like that. But at least I got air conditioning. I got a clean house because I'm clean. I got a peaceful house because I don't like toxic. You have to make the choice. You have to make the move and the statement that you want to live in. Don't be scared to go out there and speak. You can go anonymous, you can go whatever. But when you bring your situation and other people's situation to these two women's, it's gonna get done. If you don't believe me, Google them. Google them. It's just, it's no need to, this day and time, it's no need to live like this. Now, gotta say, for y'all ghetto ass people out there, y'all think, oh yeah, shit, we'll get it done now. Well, y'all already toxic, so y'all probably doing some toxic shit. So, whatever choice you make, that's you. But for you people that's out there that's trying to have things and to be better in life, to get to different things in life, different levels in life, don't be afraid to speak and to talk and to communicate with other people that's in the same apartments or whatever, division you in, to speak, talk, and to get it done. Because a closed mouth never get fed. So with that said, I'm glad that Dr. Kansas Grizzy came into that play to get the job done with this lady that died up in her house on her couch at 80 years old, that was waiting on the maintenance to come and fix her air conditioner that she been complaining about for months. The young lady that was out there complaining about the mold of water for months. I hope that all their situations get taken care of, but this woman of 80 years old, she's not going to get hers taken care of because she's gone. But I hope the family protests that, you know what, They not doing the things that they are supposed to do, and they are screwing over us. They supposed take care of us like we take care of our rent. I don't know what to say about Haverstock. Like I said, this shit been going on for years. Haverstock always been a toxic ass apartment complex. It's sad, but I hope everything and all justice come to peace where it get taken care of and nobody else die in that situation at Haverstock Hills. Because I'm not gonna lie, Haverstock Hills is toxic. They got so much shit going on over there. I can't say nobody gonna else die over there because I'll be lying. And again, I'm not going. It's just Slim J, just my opinion. I just hope that they managers can take their responsibilities and get shit done. If you're a manager and you know they're not doing what they're supposed to do, because like I told you, I was a manager. And my manager only said, well, I'm only gonna give you $300 petty cash. Bitch, what $300 do? Hell, this will change a lock. A deadbolt lock. At that time, it was like about $25, and I think it's like $50 now. But time have changed, and so have the prices. So we can't sugarcoat anything. We can't be cheap about anything. We need to get shit done. Take care of the air conditioners. Take care of, the mold, the paint, the rats. They got to take care of this, because if not, then we need to shut down more of these bullshit ass apartments and get shit done. Don't be scared. It's so many apartment complexes here in Houston that have got shut down. It's so many of them that's, what is it called? Where they not much here no more. I mean, it's like they're here, but you can't do nothing with them. It's gonna be a way. God will make a way for you. If he closed a door, or I forgot, if he closed a window, he'll open up the door for you. That's how faith. Don't sit up here and live in that state where you toxic, your kids is, bad and health problems. Don't do it. Don't do it. I know it's easy said than done, but if you reach out to people and the energy that you have to get on Facebook, Instagram, and those other social media, that energy that you have to do all that good shit, then take that energy and work towards getting your house together, getting you and your people, or you and your family, to a safe, untoxic place, and call it a day. But don't forget to complain. Don't forget to, see, y'all got a lot of things that we didn't have back in the days. So take that and use it. Use that social media to bash these apartments, these duplexes, these rent houses, whatever. Do it. Take that energy to do that kind of shit, instead of sitting up there taking your energy on talking about somebody man or somebody woman ain't doing shit. Bitch, you need somewhere to stay. And when I say bitch, that means man or woman. Take that energy and do something positive with it instead of negative or toxic. Come on. again, I hope, those people in Haverstock, Sterling Shaw, Coke Apartments, I mean, so many of them out here. These apartments, some of them is saying stuff, some of them not. But it is a lot of apartments, duplexes here in Houston that is getting mistreated on these type of problems. Mold, rats, roaches. But they not saying nothing. No air conditioning. You have some of these apartments, duplexes, that say, hey, you know what? You gotta put your own air conditioning unit in there. And they put it in there, and guess what? The air conditioning unit will blow, but the unit, or the, what is it called? The box is not strong enough to even let your air conditioning blow. Now where we go from there? So it's a lot of people out here without that air conditioning. That they're not getting the proper help that they need, because some of them don't know. Some of them don't know how to go about it, or some units, some of these breaker boxes are so fucking old until they cannot handle these air conditioning that these people give them. Some of these pantries are giving people air conditioning units, and they go plug it up in their house and like, oh, thank you, Jesus, I got an air conditioning unit. And then you plug it up, hook it up, throw everything like you're supposed to, but your breaker box, it can't hold it. Your breaker box is too old for it. There's something else you need to tell them about. Come together and let these people know the real, what's going on. If the apartment people that you talking to, at the rent person you talking to, landlord, if things are not getting done, reach out to somebody that know how to get on the internet, and reach out to people that know how to make shit move. Dr. Kansas and Grizzy. Get it done. Don't live uncomfortable when you paying your bills, when you don't work hard. Even if you don't retire and you work hard for your money, and then you want to sit up here and fuck on me in the long run, don't let them do that. Get your grandkids, your side piece that's smarter than you, younger than you. Get, whatever the case may be, do it. And I hope y'all all got a good understanding of it. I need y'all to focus, get y'all shit together, stay healthy, stay proud, stay prayed up. Much love. Deuces.
I like to be educated.